Yo, what is up, guys? My name is SenorGiraffe, and we are here yet again back on EnchantedMC for another Skyblock video. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be looking at dungeons and also utilizing a grinder. I said we were going to build a grinder in this episode. It's been a little bit of time since the last episode, I cannot lie. If we go ahead over to our island, you will see, I believe Countdown and Royal both, it was probably Royal, but they did make a nice grinder with chunk collectors and everything like that. So we are going to utilize this a little bit. I'm not sure how good it is. For example, we saw this, we're getting $6,000. It's not really much money at all. I'm not sure what the main benefit of grinding them is. There is this Omni tool for grinding, so you can maybe find some really good stuff like this. But I'm not sure how it works. You do kill the full stacks with one kill, so get these creepers hopefully before the mobs get cleared. I don't think we're going to be able to. But yeah, so our goal today is to look at dungeons and then also maybe do a little bit of grinding here. I'm not entirely sure how useful the grinder is. We have a big one up there, which Countdown has a Slayer robot working on. So this is something we're going to put our robot next to as well. I believe we can put another robot. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you can put both. But he has a diamond robot, so that is much better than the just little iron robot I got here. He also has some good power-ups on it too, so I don't know if I should even have mine here, but it's fine. You can see if we have all this, you can sell that. $14,000. Not that much, not that good. But we do have this working. So it is super, super easy, and that is going to be one of our primary things we're going to look at. We're going to maybe add some spawners to that, all that good stuff. And then the other thing we're going to take a look at is dungeons, which is a massive piece of content on the server. So before we get into any of that, if you guys would like to join me on the server, please do consider using my IP on screen or in the top left, senor.enchantedmc.net. That is one of the best ways to assist me in recording and all that good stuff without doing anything extra. So if you guys are going to hop on the server, make sure you're using that IP. It helps a lot, and I do appreciate it. And if you guys do enjoy this video, please do consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. That also does really, really help. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get right into it. I believe the first thing we should be doing is going to /sets and going to dungeon sets. So there are different sets based off of different levels, and they cost shards. If I go over here, for example, the best set, which is the wizard set, gives you a special boost of 12.5%. Now, this gives you a higher chance of finding loot, and you can also put your custom enchants on it. So this is going to be for dungeons. You see it costs shards to upgrade these enchants, and shards are a currency you earn from being in the dungeons. So we're going to go ahead up here to the first set, which is the Warden set, and I believe we can just buy this for 1,000 shards. Boom, there's 1,000 of our shards, and now we have this set equipped right there. Boom. So, oh, I took it off. Boom. We're going to have that equipped. We also then have some custom skins. So the ones we have unlocked right now, we have the Azor skin, which gives us 3.5 extra hearts. We have the Lucky skin, which gives us a chance to find double loot in dungeons, which is probably what we're going to use. We also have the Violet right here, which is a 25% damage reduction. So it's either going to use the Violet or we're going to use the Lucky. I think those are the only ones we have. I'm not sure what the best armor set is for dungeons. So if anyone knows what that would be, comment down below, I guess, because I'm not entirely sure. We also do have sword skins for our Omni tool, but I think we're going to use the Warden sword instead of anything else, and hopefully it's pretty good. So let's go ahead, /dungeon, let's go in there. You can see there are 5 different dungeons, but they are based off of levels. We are currently only level 42. We have been slacking. If you go here and look, Snowy Dungeon level requirement is 0, Mesa is 50, Jungle 100, 150, 250. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to go to the Snowy Dungeon. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, whether or not I should bring food, anything like that. And we're going to just grind this a little bit, see what we get, see if we level up pretty quick. I believe this is the best way to level up, is by doing the dungeon. But you can see, I mean, we're just going to grind mobs. I'm not very good at PvP or PvE in general, so we're going to see. I'm not sure if the Omni tool is better, but we'll have to see what the best strategy is. I can probably also ask in chat or ask Countdown and Royal and be like, hey, what am I looking for in the dungeons? But for example, we got a polar bear spawner right there, so I guess you get spawners and whatnot. I'm gonna get overwhelmed though, and I'm not good at this at all, but I think we'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I'm going to grind this for a bit, see what I get. Maybe I'll do like 5 minutes of grinding, 10 minutes of grinding, see what I get. Bring you guys back if I find anything out. Let you guys know. But there is the enchants as well that we can get on our tools, or on our sword rather, and our armor. And that's something we will eventually get, but we're going to have to grind shards. And I don't know the easiest way to get shards. I could buy shards from different people for credits maybe, but I kind of want to progress at the normal thing. Okay, we're also getting keys. We just got enchanted keys. This guy's decked out with a bunch of stuff, so he's just carrying us. Okay, we want to get a sword like that eventually. But I'm going to go ahead, guys. I'm going to go grind this really quick, see if we get anything good, and then bring you back in 5-10 minutes. We're not going to take too long, and we'll see how good it is. And then we might be able to get some enchants, hopefully. So bring you guys back in a second. All right, we are back after, it was probably about 10 minutes, roughly. And we have gotten quite a few drops. Nothing too crazy, but we've been getting a lot of these snowy PvE drops. Like the bones, the string, the gunpowder, and it says you can use them to craft recipes around the dungeon area. If we go ahead and hover over, you can use this to craft recipes located around the dungeon world. Now, not entirely sure where I craft these recipes. I'm going to assume it might be down here, because I saw a lot of people down here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to look. Try to figure out where we craft the things, or what we craft. Hopefully it's down here somewhere. I'm not sure where it would be located. I might have to ask in chat, but we're gonna run around. We're gonna see if we can find it. Honestly, it's not too hard. I feel like once we enchant our sword, this will be super easy. There's like no chance of us dying. I did pop one of our enchanted golden apples because we got those as a drop. There's like no way to die, in my opinion. I feel like you're gonna have a really hard time dying, but if I can't find where to craft these things, I'm not sure what I will do. So we're gonna run around and look. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to find them, or like what? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. So that is the current task, is we are gonna be running around and trying to find the crafting area, I guess. Not sure what it would look like. I mean, like over here it would make sense if maybe you go inside this, but this isn't actually a portal. It's just a purple wall. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I'm gonna see if I can find this. Might have to ask in chat, and then we're gonna go see what we can actually craft. If there's something worth crafting, we are going to go grind for it. If not, I'm probably going to just head to our island, go grind up a bunch of nether wart, because we are at that stage of the map now where we can get nether wart, and just level up like that. Because I feel like we should level up really quick through grinding nether wart, but I want to find where we craft these items. I'm very, I mean, is it up there? No, it's not up there. Is it down here? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna have to ask in chat. You can see, for example, this person is selling 40,000 shards for 400 creds. I have 200 credits. I might do something like that. I might just sell some creds for shards, see if we can get some good enchants on our things. But yeah, I don't know where this is. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna ask in chat and see if I can figure that out. Just get someone to tell me, maybe. Not sure if it's just like hidden, or I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead. I will bring you guys back in a second once I figure this out, and we're gonna go see what we can actually craft with the dungeon stuff. So I'll bring you back in a second. Alrighty, we are back. I asked someone in chat named Blue Phantom 30. I saw he was grinding, and I was like, you know what? He probably knows where to use these PvE drops, and he said, /warp dungeon snowy, and look for the crafting table. It's literally right there. I was looking around all over the place, but it was right at the spawn. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna right click on this and see what can we craft with all these drops. We're getting feathers, we're getting bones, string, gunpowder, all that stuff, and you are able to craft totem boxes, booster boxes, a monthly crate, chunk collector, and pet traits. Okay, how do you craft this? Oh, this is a lot of stuff. But that's a whole monthly crate you get. What is the totem box tier 1? Okay, so this is a lot of... It's expensive stuff. It's not cheap, and that's why people are paying so much money for these things. Okay, and a pet trait is... Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if we're gonna grind for all that. That seems pretty expensive based off of, you know, what you get from it. We already have monthly boxes if we want them, really. We can get them fairly easy with our lucky hoe. The totem box is actually really good because if you see our totems right here, we don't yet have a level totem. We have this money totem, which from what I've been told is completely useless. The coin totem is good, and the enchant totem right here is also good. But we don't have a tool or a level totem, which are two things we both really, really need. So I guess what we're going to go ahead and do now, we didn't really look at dungeons too much, but I do want to get a dungeon set enchanted up. And to do that, we're going to need to go to a higher level and get more shards. And I really don't know how to get shards. I'm going to have to ask in chat as well. I thought you get shards through the dungeon, because that's where most people are getting their shards, I'm guessing. Or that's where you use the shards. So it would make sense if, you know, you get shards from the dungeon. It might be something where you get them from grinding. I mean, if we check our Omni tool, is there like a shard collector thing? Or... No, I'm not entirely sure. There's rubies. I think you get rubies from grinding this, like using your mob grinders. But I don't know. Our plan is we're gonna go back to the island really quick, and we are gonna go grind nether wart. I will also show you the progress on everything. If we do /progress and we check, this is our milestones. My bad. If we do progression, boom, you'll see on spawner progression we don't have anything for this, and I believe spawner progression is personal for our island. I don't think this is server-wide, but you'll see on farming progression for the whole server, we are all the way up to netherwart. So we are chilling, we have netherwart, and all we need to do now is grind all the netherwart down below, because thankfully we've got good people on our island. Again, I'm getting carried as usual. Nothing new there. But we're going to go ahead and just grind this. I think this should give us a lot of XP for our levels, also our tools. And maybe we get a good amount of coins. Honestly, I just think it's a lot of farming. That's kind of what I've noticed, is farming is just the way to go in general. And I don't mind that, because this is something that I'm used to, is just flying around in circles because of all the prison I've played before. So this is really, really easy for me to do, is just go in circles like this. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is I'm not sure how long it's going to take. But I do want to get all the way up to level 50 for you, and show you the next dungeon, because I believe the next dungeon is the Mesa dungeon. And then also I want to upgrade our hoe, and our hoe is currently only level 35. Again, I haven't really logged in for a while, so I'm slacking like crazy. But I want to go to level 50 and level 75, because once we get Jackhammer at level 75, this is when we snowball. Because that'll break an entire row of crops. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is I'm going to continue grinding. It might take a bit of time. Hopefully it's not too long, because, again, I don't want to grind that long, but I do want to get this stuff done. So we're going to continue grinding. We're going to see if we hit level 50. We might not get any big milestones here, but we're going to have to wait and see. So I'll bring you guys back again in another second. A lot of cuts in this video, but it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. So I'll bring you guys back in a moment. All right, we are back after a little bit. You can see I just came back from warping to our island. I went ahead, I saw one of my friends from a previous server named Kipod, and I was like, yo, do you have a spare level totem? I was like, you know, do you have a spare level totem? And he says, 1 second. I'm like, can I borrow one? And he says, he's got the best he has is a 1.5 pretty much. And I said, can I borrow? And he says, yeah. And I'm like, you want it back? And he says, nah, I got a 1.9. So we now have a level totem for free, entirely from Kipod. So shout out to Kipod, thank you very much. Which is amazing, because now we are gaining a 1.5x on our leveling rate. Which, as you can see by down here, it goes very, very slow. I just activated Lucky Block ability, so we're going to grind really quick. And then we're going to put that level totem on and see how much it's going to help us. Because it's not going to be nothing. It's going to be a pretty big bonus. And I don't think I would have had one of those if I didn't just ask him. I mean, it's taking out handouts. Some people would be like, yeah, you're kind of weird for taking handouts. I ain't going to lie. Shameless. I'm taking handouts. He doesn't need it. He's down with giving it to me. I'm gonna take that. all I wanted to do was borrow it. So, we're not going to complain, but we're going to go to /totems. We are going to take off our money totem, which is useless from what I've been told. And we are going to put on our level totem right there. We also need to get another totem slot and eventually get a tool totem, because currently our tool is only level 35. It levels up very, very slow. Once we have one of those on, it'll go really quick. So we're going to put that on. We are going to check our boosters really quick. And our level booster is now a 2.49x. You will see the level totem is just insanely good. It's 2.5xing our overall leveling speed, so we're going twice as fast now. And eventually we will have one for our tools as well. We do also have our pet on, I believe, hopefully. Oh, all our pets are off, so we're going to put those pets on because that should increase our boost even more. This will multiply your levels XP by 3x, so not sure why that wasn't on. We're going to put the ruby and our tool pet on. Boom. Now if we check our boosters, will it show? There we go. A 4.57x to our levels and a 2.8 to our tool. So if we go grind a little bit, let's see how much faster is it. We're at 55%, 56%, 57%. You'll see it's going to be going way, way faster. That makes a lot of sense that my pets weren't enabled because it was very slow. I was like, I don't remember it being this slow. It was like, this is going to take me so long to hit level 50. But now we got a pretty good speed. So it might take us like 40 minutes. Maybe not, honestly, because this is going pretty quick. But the plan is to level up as much as possible. And hopefully we can hit level 50. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grind. The plan is to hit level 50. If we don't hit level 50, we will probably be up there in the 40s. But I really do think we will. I don't think I have anything in plans right now, so if everything goes according to plan, we will hit level 50, and that will be amazing. I'm going to go ahead, keep grinding, lots and lots of cuts this video, but it is what it is, and I will bring you back when we are getting close to that milestone. Alrighty guys, we are coming up on level 50, and then we're going to go ahead and take a quick brief look at the next dungeon. Honestly, wasn't too bad. I'd say roughly probably about an hour. Like I said, it's been roughly an hour from level 42 to level 50. But there you go. We are now level 50, which is massive. We are now going to go to /dungeon, and we are going to go straight over to the Mesa dungeon. Boom. What is it like? We also got a 5x money booster and a 5x coin booster, which is very nice, so we will take that. Let's go ahead, let's check what can we get inside the crafting bench right here. We can get a pet stat roll, a skin key, master booster box, and totem box tier 2. This is pretty good. How much is the skin key? Because that's insane. Bones, feathers, gunpowder. I mean, this for a skin key for free? You don't even have to pay. What? Okay. So we might grind this. Let's see, how hard are these mobs though? Okay, they're a little more tanky. How much do they hurt? Do they hurt a lot? Let's find out. Hit me really cool. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to get some shards. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get shards for the next video. We also have some creds we're gonna probably spend on shards, and maybe we'll get some more creds to open some skin boxes, something in the next episode. We'll have to wait and see. But that is going to be the end of this video as I run away from all these mobs. If you did really enjoy this video, please, again, do consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps a lot. And if you want to hop on the server, the IP is in the top left. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next video, guys, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your life. I'm going to get quick dropped in a second here. I'll see you again when I see you. Till then, much love. Later. Peace.